Hello there, this is Jack Ross, coming to you from the North Pole. This is the third part of an 8-part series that I'm producing about Christmas, exploring how this iconic holiday happens and who makes it happen. This is the real North Pole. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here, joined once again by Glenn the Intern.
How's it going?
And my co-host.
Yingle the Elf. Yes, I'm from the HR department, so this is an exciting upgrade for me. Thank you, Jack.
Oh, it's my pleasure. So I was hoping this episode we could actually maybe get into what goes on in the North Pole, because I came here aiming to produce a series about the North Pole, about Christmas, and what actually happens up here, and I haven't really had much luck with that.
Right. I've heard that you've been working with that, what's his name? The
Bringle?
Bringle, yes. He has a very terrible reputation up here in the North Pole, yes.
So anyway, I was wondering if you could enlighten us about your job. What do you do up here?
Well, like I said, Jack Ross, I am in the HR department. Well, rather, ER department, but we don't like to call it that because of the, the ER, the emergency.
Yes.
Right. But we call it Health Resources Department. Human Resources for short, but it's complicated. Anyway, if you're an asshole, I deal with you. I've seen Bringle a lot.
I see.
It's not good. How do I put this? I'm not a big fan of you.
Yes, we've met, Glenn and I.
I've interned under him for a while.
It was a short-lived and productive internship, to say the least.
Yeah. What a professional way to put it.
Well, you see, that's
All
just
right, guys,
why
I'm ready to
making...
record the episode.
Oh!
Pardon? Could someone explain to me what Yingle is doing in my chair?
Bringle, let me just say, I was not a part of this at all. This wasn't my decision.
Interesting. I got all dolled up. I got all ready. I did my warm-ups.
You look good.
I did my, my rubber baby bumpers, that one. I did that one over and over again in the mirror. And look who decided to sit in my chair, and look who replaced me. Very, very interesting. But I'll just pull up a chair and sit, and we can all have a nice talk.
Finally.
Hello, Yingle.
Bringle, you were supposed to be here 2 hours ago.
What?
We were supposed to start recording 2 hours ago.
They pulled me off the street.
Wait, so I thought it was 8 o'clock.
No, it was 6.
Oh, shit.
And so I asked Glenn to kindly go find someone who knows the North Pole and could help me out here. Because it's really hard to do this by myself because I don't know anything.
See, funny story, I was looking for Bringle, and of course I had another violation. My fly was down, and I was being a little too merry, and of course, Yingle had to come and put the kibosh on my little fucking beauty pageant.
Right, I had to put a little tag right on his crotch. It was very awkward.
I mean...
Said violation right across it.
Didn't have to.
Hey, you know what, Glenn? I think you should be free to express yourself.
Thank you.
In hindsight, putting the tag there probably wasn't the best idea.
Wasn't necessary. Could have handed it to me. You were very excited to give me this warning.
No, I was not excited. It was my job. I did my job, Glenn.
Yeah.
Now, here's the real deal with the Yingle. He gets all excited when he sees someone doing anything out of what's considered right in the violations code, and he runs up and he does like this little laugh, like hee hee hee, and he gives people violations, and it pisses me the hell off.
I have never laughed like that. All right, I laugh normal, like a normal.
Look, there's someone doing a violation over there. I knew it. I told you.
I'm not going to justify that with any comment.
Here's the thing, Yingle. This was not a good day for you to come at my boy Glenn and give him a violation, considering he's been real busy this week. I don't know if you heard this, but some asshole went to the ice cave last week, and they smashed the abominable snowman's ice machine. Unjustly, completely. And whoever did it is probably going to get in a lot of trouble.
Bringle.
That sounds like a violation.
It absolutely is a violation, and if we ever find out, which we probably won't find out who did it, well, then that's going to be great. But anyway, he had to fly to the goddamn South Pole. Yeah, that's right. So if you could retract your violation to him, and you know what? Give it to me. Give me his violation, because I'm not going to let him take this.
It's very kind of you, Bringle.
Take his violation?
Yes.
It's still laying right there.
It's right on its crotch. You know what? I'm going to peel it off.
It's
really tight on there.
Oh, Jesus. Ooh. Man, I haven't had a Brazilian in quite some time. I appreciate that, Bringle.
Anytime for my bro of bros.
Okay.
The bro host.
So, the reason I asked Glenn to find someone who knew the North Pole is because I'm still trying to find out how Christmas works up here.
Like next week, probably.
You'll get
that sounds like a next week thing, right? Next week?
No. I've done 2 episodes.
Next week sounds good to me.
Don't you
Okay, fine. Fine.
That's like the halfway point. Episode 4, he starts to find out about Christmas.
Wait, this is episode 3?
Yeah.
I wasn't your first... Oh, I see.
Bringle.
I see what's happening.
No, Gingle, we're very happy to have you on the show.
No, I'm sure. I was just your... Was I at least second? Was I second?
Technically.
Yeah.
Well, behind Glenn.
I'm behind the fucking intern? I'm sorry. My tone? I apologize for my tone. I'm gonna write myself up a violation.
Oh, no, he's gonna do his giggle. He's gonna do it. It's like a sad giggle.
Oh, he gave him
guy.
some...
Okay, see, now I'm wearing a fucking violation. My tone again.
That's another violation.
That's another violation. Oh, yeah.
Ho, 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 ho.
I have 2 violations now.
2.
Pringle. Is it Pringle?
No, it's... You know Pringle.
That's a violation.
He makes delicious potato treats.
There's like 26 different elves on this damn campus, and you messed it up again.
Well, we call it the Krampus. We tend to prefer Krampus.
Krampus, yeah.
But anyways, so... Jack, you gotta know something about us elves. There are only as many elves as there are letters in the alphabet. And there's one for every single letter. And some say the closer you are to Z, the better of an elf worker you are.
Notice my name is Yingle.
And what does that begin with, you fucking genius?
A Y.
Yeah, it does begin with a Y. And that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I like my name. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Your name is Bringle. Does that not start with a B?
Okay, at least I'm not A-Ingle, alright? That guy fucking sucks.
He is a bad
Yingle
guy.
is in therapy. Okay, he is mending himself in prison.
What happened?
We had to build a prison for one. We've never had to do that.
It was one of the
It's
most
literally
costly...
maximum capacity is 1 person, and it is A-Ingle.
It's whoever has angle for a name.
Why?
Well, see, every 4 years, we change up the names.
Yeah, it sometimes gets randomized. I've been Bringle for 8 years now. It was a weird, fudge up, so I've been an 8-year Bringle.
It has not been a fudge up. It was indeed.
Before that, he was A-Ingle.
He was an A-Ingle before this aforementioned A-Ingle who was in the prison.
So, why do you put Angle in the prison?
Well, you see, it's it's a funny little story there. He killed someone.
Oh.
To death.
Notice there is not a Zingle. It was a sad day. Angle was just working away, making the little bears for all the little boys and girls, and Zingle walked by and said, "Oh, Angle, that looks awfully nice." And, well, he just...
You don't have to go.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry to bring it up.
I'll finish the story. He bashed his head in with a meat cleaver. Sideways. It was weird. I don't know why he didn't cut. He bludgeoned.
Oh.
It was creative.
Oh dear.
Very creative.
Okay.
Yeah, if it was a creativity thing, he'd be closer to, let's say,
A 4.
like a Ringle, higher up towards Z. But anyways, I digress.
Okay.
Can I be open with you? Can I be honest with you?
Sure.
Jack, let's speak in I statements. I am hurt that you tried to replace me, and I have feelings.
I am hurt because you did not show up on time, and I am confused why you are unhappy that I found someone to help me do this thing, because I thought you had just walked off and left.
Ooh, that's 2 U's right there.
Those are 2 U's.
You gotta
That's
dial
a bit
it
of,
back.
Those were in fact U's you said there.
Is that a violation?
He's human, so technically I can't give him a violation.
You can't violate him?
Well, I could. I'm kidding. I would never
Do not.
violate anything.
That's a violation to say that kind of thing.
No, it's not. You don't know. Glenn, you've been here, what, a week?
He's been he's been here for years. You've not seen Glenn?
Glenn? Well, he's not an Ingle.
Okay, but he's a helpful guy. Anyways, just hurt my feelings when you tried to replace me, and I felt really bad when I walked in.
He just used you.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, that probably didn't happen.
I did not hear you.
And when I was replaced with Yingle, the Jewish Christmas elf, I felt
I don't
twinge of
see why my
sadness.
religion has to be brought into this, okay?
Maybe because we are Christmas folk. And while Jesus may not be real, and he's a ridiculous concept, it was very silly. When you die, you're dead. Sorry, that's the end of it.
It is true. Christians are very wrong.
We just call it Christmas as kind of like a joke. But anyways,
It's for Chris.
yeah. Chris
Yeah,
Pringle.
Chris made it himself. It was
That
a
old
vanity
fuck.
project.
That fucker.
That fucking...
So what was it called before
Oh,
Chris showed up?
It's something that we can really only say in the elvish tongue. It won't sound like words to you, but to us elves it sounds perfectly normal. Do you want to hear it?
Sure.
All right. It sounds like...
I see.
But to translate it, that's just basically the day where all the elves make the stuff and then they give it to themselves because they love themselves.
We recently started to give it to other people.
It's been a thing that Chris brought in, trying to get us to be less selfish. It's going well, sort of.
You know, I don't know what we would do without Captain Christmas, at least, to make things
Oh,
better.
Captain Christmas,
Absolutely.
bless
God,
his soul.
God bless that beautiful stallion of a man.
God, if I only knew who that man was.
I'd kiss him on the mouth.
I would.
He could dreidel me any day.
Oh, that's a Jewish one. He did a Jewish one. You know, Yingle, let's talk. For the first
Okay.
time in, what's it been, 500 years since we sat down and had a real conversation?
550.
Okay, let's split that number. Okay, that's fine. Let's sit down and can we just talk? I was distraught when I broke up with my girlfriend Jingle.
Ah, Jingle, yes.
She was my favorite person in this whole damn place, and she left me for you. And that's why I hate you.
Well, Bringle, all I can say is that Jingle liked Arethes a certain way, and let's just say I have a lot of experience.
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean by a lot of experience?
I may or may not have been in the past Chris's personal wreathy giver.
Well, that's fine.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just one of the great occupations of our work.
Jack, in case you seem a little confused.
No, I remember.
Well, we might as well explain it so the viewers can know.
No, they can go back and listen to episode 2 if they want to. We don't need to hear this again.
Well, a wreathy, you do know, is when I lick an asshole, right?
Okay, there. See, you look a little uncomfortable.
He's learning.
So elves, including Chris Kringle, who is an elf himself, believe it or not, he's the king of.
It's
the
just a
elves.
big old bitch of
Just
an
a
elf.
big bitch. They have
Let's go
actual
easy on him,
reeds
guy.
for assholes. It is a pine-like round.
You gotta like
orifice.
bite all the little berries off.
Yeah, those are called dingleberries.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a few minutes.
All right, and for today's break, we're going to be taking a brief interview with Comet, one of the Christmas reindeer who helps that fuck Santa pilot his sleigh every year. Comet, you have something you wanted to talk about today.
Well, yes, Bringle, I did. I did have something I wanted to talk about. And, well, here's the thing. I do appreciate you referring to Santa as a fuck, because certainly that's what he is. And, you see, I work one day of the year, so the rest of the year I do have to be an activist. And, well, I found out recently that Santa is trying to pass an ordinance that isn't allowing us to shit in bowls and feed it to the elves. And as people should know, fruitcake, which is, of course, what we shit out, makes up, I'm going to say, 50% of the elvish diet. We don't have a lot of food up here besides cookies, and that doesn't really support a healthy ecosystem. So if he passes this ordinance, unbeknownst to him, we will all be famished and unable to work. So I actually have a little rap prepared. Could you, set up the beat for me?
Absolutely. I'll just hit the button on John's laptop here, and okay, anytime you're ready.
All right, you are not throwing away my shit. You are not throwing away my shit. This is a famished country, and these elves are fucking hungry. You are not throwing away my shit. I'ma take a lax and let it all out. Santa's ordinance will lead to a pole-wide fallout. We can't just pass any law that'll scrawl out. We all gotta be heard, with every turd bagged for takeout. I'll be shitting in your mouth. Fruitcake out my hole.
Okay, Comet, this is even a little too lowbrow for this show. So I'm gonna have to put your little rap to an end, but I do appreciate the cause, and I will be supporting it.
Well, thank you, Bringle, and of course thank Captain Christmas. He's been doing a lot for my cause. God bless both of you.
Who isn't real, by the way. Okay, you crazy son of a bitch, get out of here. See you around.
Comet, away!
Shit, I forgot to ask him for some fruitcake.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jack Ross. I'm here with my co-host, who's finally showed up, Bringle.
Hello.
Glenn the Intern.
Yola.
And Yingle, the Elf from HR.
Hi, yes, I am.
Okay, so now that we're all back, I'd like to talk a bit more about what Christmas is like up here, like how things actually work.
But wasn't that more of like an episode 4 topic? I've still got a lot of arguing to do. And...
No. We're doing it right now.
I gotta ask you before we jump into this, how have you been liking staying with us at the North Pole? How's it?
Yeah, you've had about, 7 nights now in the elf bed?
Yeah.
How do you like the elf bed?
It's a bed.
With elves in it.
It's Tempur-Pedic.
And when we all get up, you can see our little silhouettes in it.
Right.
You know, I'm really glad that you agreed to sleep in that bed. Cause
I didn't agree to do anything. They just told me that I was sleeping there. Where do you sleep, Glenn?
He sleeps in the Glenn bed.
I have a Glenn bed, and I have another bed that I put my things on. And it's nice. I don't actually have a bureau, so I just put everything on the bed.
We didn't have the budget for a bureau.
No, I got 2 beds. I don't know. Sometimes I push my beds together.
Hey, can I interview you, Jack? I want to interview you.
No, I
gotta interview you.
Let's interview Jack.
All right.
No! I came up here to interview
Okay,
people.
Jack, there's no need to yell, all right?
Jack, my ears
If you
hurt.
were an elf, I would write you up right now. This would be a class 17589.0 violation. And Bringle, you know what that's about.
Oh, yeah. I've gotten a few of those.
10.
Loud in public.
I apologize. I
Thank
came
you.
up here.
Thank you.
Okay, I came up here to interview people who work in the North Pole. I'm hoping to interview Santa at some point, or Chris, and I'd really like to start actually finding stuff out now. I've been here for 7 days now, and I haven't learned a single thing except that there are apparently 26 elves, and Abominable Snowman are real, and Frosty the Snowman is a lie.
Oh, yeah, he is.
He is such a fucking farce of a character. I can't
Not
even-
real.
You white people.
Oh man, let's talk about the snowman that you are so excited about.
No.
He isn't real.
No, I know. We've been over this.
DVDs are not always real.
You know what I heard him say in his sleep last night?
What?
He kept saying, "Where's Frosty? Where's Frosty?" I kept whispering in his ear, "It's not real," and then I'd give him those little kisses I'm famous for.
You know, I've been waiting forever to ask you. What are you packing, buddy? What do you got in there?
What?
What do you got? Let me hear it.
What do you mean?
We've all been curious.
About what?
I gotta say, I've been pretty curious.
You've been sleeping in that bed and no one's ever been trying to figure out. I mean, Yingle's been kind of the guy that, believe it, he's HR, but he doesn't have any lines. It's all fair game when you're in that bed, is all I'm trying to say. I haven't heard a single thing all week. What are you packing, buddy?
No, we're gonna talk about Christmas, okay?
This sounds Christmas spirit to me.
It's not. It's not Christmas spirit.
I don't like your tone.
I think that you might have a different idea of what Christmas is, and what's weird is that like we are Christmas all the time, right? We're here all around the clock. We're
all
Christmas.
around the clock Christmas.
But here's this guy, and he's explaining Christmas to us like we don't know what it is, and he's like, where's the Christmas? And we're giving it to you.
You're here. You're asking. You're telling us what Christmas is. We're opening up to you, and now you're not going to open up to us.
No, I'm trying to figure out.
Open your jeans.
No.
We need to know.
No, I will not.
Listen.
No.
Open the jeans.
No.
Open the
No.
jeans. Open the jeans. Okay, that was a violation. Give me the violation.
Here you go.
Jack, I've got just one thing, and then we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about, but I will not speak another word to anyone or any creature of snow or frost or anything. I want you to pick me up and give me a hug and say that I am a valuable friend to you.
So if I don't do that, you won't talk to anyone.
And solidarity, none of us will talk.
I agree.
I already started.
Fine. Come here. You are a valued friend to me.
Say it again, but dirtier.
You are a valued friend to me.
That didn't feel very dirty.
Okay, that was good enough. You guys.
All right.
Okay, what do you want to talk about? We'll explain anything you want.
Okay, thank you. How do the elves make the toys? Where do you get the materials? What do you make? How do there are only 26 of you said, right?
We import from China.
We either import from China. Here's the thing you might not know, and you might be a little angry that I held out this information for like so long. Us elves, we're a little bit magic. We've got a little teeny bit of magic, so sometimes we can conjure things when we feel strong feelings of emotions, which was
Usually
redundant.
sexual arousal.
Yeah, usually like sometimes I'm getting hot and heavy and I'm doing what I need to do and I spurt a little Rock'em Sock'em robot. And then if I make enough spurts of Rock'em Sock'em robots, I can put together a whole game, and that's what you would get for Christmas as a child.
That's exactly what you got for Christmas. We've been holding on to that too. I didn't want to tell you so early on.
HR confirmed.
Do you have more Christmas questions that we will answer for you, Jack?
I felt like that whole toy thing was really explanatory in the first episode when you asked us about this whole company. You know we have companies around the world.
Yes, so
The
do
Chris
you
Kringle Gift Miss Conglomerate.
so do you not make toys at all? Do you just have them made in factories places and then you bring them here and then you send them out from Santa's sleigh?
We do that,
Pretty
unless
much.
we, spurt them out,
Right.
which is quite often.
Those are like finishing touches. Like,
Quite often.
unfortunately, you lived in Nebraska, and almost 100% of Nebraska's toys come from the phalluses of our dear coworkers.
What year were you born, Jack?
1983.
Oh, 83. Oh, you guys remember 83.
Oh,
Yeah,
That was
boy.
the year we filled the quota. We didn't have to import from anywhere. It was all from the elves. It was a good year for
It was
elf
all
toys.
Right
spurts.
It was all spurts.
We actually just
Captain
got...
Christmas once said, "A couple spurts never hurt."
Amen.
It's true.
God bless.
God
Who
bless.
isn't real?
Not real
God,
person.
no.
Captain
Even though I'm
Christmas
Jewish,
is
Yahweh
real.
is real.
I gotta say, that was the year that we got a transmission from Baywatch. The great news from Baywatch.
Elaborate.
In
Please.
1983, the toys, the quota was filled so easily because we got transmission in from Baywatch.
Oh.
It was a Christmas special. I don't know.
Do you have any more Christmas questions for us to answer for you, Jack? We got how many episodes left? 5?
Now's the time to ask, is what he's trying to say. You got our full attention right now.
I don't like doing this show right now.
It's just very boring.
You ask us a question, and then we tell you the answer, and then you look really upset like we've done something wrong.
You're being really rude there, Jack.
You came here to learn about our job, and now you're just shitting on us.
Okay.
And not like the Rudolph shit.
It's not fruitcake. Humans do not produce fruitcake. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, we've seen.
So, what do you do when it's not Christmas?
Okay, that's a great question.
Aside from apparently make presents.
On the off months, which we really get started in November when that other bullshit holiday that will not be named occurs. But anyway, the other months, we kind of we hang out, go on little vacations, hang out with our friends.
Well, where to? Where do you go on vacation?
I went to Aruba this past summer. Lovely there.
What did you do? Just sat on the beach?
What the fuck is a beach?
It's the part near the ocean.
No, he's talking about Aruba. You know, the hill over there. Out the window, you can see it just over
It's
the
right
horizon.
there, Jack.
Yeah.
Aruba. Do you see the sign?
I can't read. That hill's named Aruba.
It's right
Yes.
there next to Europe.
But see, that's only Yingle kind of money. Like, we can't afford to go that far.
So where do you go, Glenn?
I can go anywhere I want. I'm a human.
So
I get paid by HR.
So where do you
That
go?
is true.
Where do you go in the off months? Or you just intern all year?
Well, it depends, who I'm working for at that point in time. But this isn't about me.
I'm curious. You're part of the Christmas
All right.
Christmas machine.
Don't
so to
undersell
speak.
yourself, Glenn. You are part of the Christmas process.
Glenn, you are a valued member of our team.
Hey, I said that, and then you said it, but like more annoying.
But I'm HR, so it's more real.
Yeah, well, I'm. Jack, continue. I need to sit.
Okay.
But to answer your question,
Yes, please.
I draw hentai. Yeah, have you heard of Rule 34? It's all me. All of it.
Riveting stuff.
All the good ones, at least. For those listening at home, Rule 34 is the internet rule and policy that if there is content, there is also porn for it.
Is there porn? I wonder. This is just me, flying off at the mouth. You think that like porn of like all the characters from like Frosty the Snowman?
Oh my.
Who isn't real?
Who isn't real?
There are.
The answer is yes, and I made it last spring.
Great.
Which I assume is just a weird name for a time of the year because nothing changes here. It's always...
Yeah, well, I figured it was
It's
spring
snowy.
because that's when we get the shipment of springs for like, like the Jack in the Boxes and some such.
That's right.
Jack, I can see you deep breathing, and I appreciate that effort.
That's a good
If you could
meditation.
now verbalize what you're feeling inside.
Yeah, you've been just breathing heavily.
I'm gonna give him like a little back rub with my elf hands.
Right.
Literally a little back rub.
It's so small.
That is a tiny back rub right there.
That's sizest. Okay, guys? Let's not be sizest.
Get your hands off me!
Okay, Jack, that was an aggressive, pointed
scared.
tone.
Yelled again.
He's a lot bigger than I am. I'd be in a lot of trouble if he got violent.
You're slowly working your way to the bottom of the elf pack in bed. I don't know why you're doing that to yourself.
I am trying to come up with a podcast that will tell everyone back home that will help them understand Christmas.
Well, what do you want?
Okay, well, I guess I won't give you this present that I got you.
Or the present I got you.
It's not Christmas. Why are you getting me presents?
Because we really appreciate having a new friend around.
You're a really great guy most of the time.
You should really appreciate that, Jack.
You've been really mad over the past couple weeks here.
I got you this little... I will say that I spurted it out earlier, but it's
God.
it's this little statue of Derek. Remember Derek? The real Frosty. It's a little statue of him, and probably shouldn't tell you what the gift is before you open the box, but it's got a little magical surprise, so here you go. It screams. It's screaming at you.
Why can't I hear it?
There it is.
Is that it?
That's it.
That was right there.
It only has like 3 screams left, but they're gonna get louder and louder each time. That was 1. That was 2.
Where's the box?
Okay.
That's a quality present there, Jack. What do you say to Bringle?
You know, he doesn't give those out very often.
That's why Jingle left him.
All right, that's cutting pretty deep.
Okay.
Just an evaluation.
Thank you, Bringle, for this nice gift.
I love you.
I appreciate you.
Huh.
That was
Weird.
That was a very 4 answer.
Kind of a weird response.
4 out of 10, I'd give that one. That wasn't very nice.
that's very 4.
But that's apparently good, because 5 out of 10 is the best.
Jack, are you on drugs?
Jack, you've
I
changed.
wish I was.
Because you're not making much
Oh,
sense.
you wish you were. Well, I mean, I could be serving up the second gift of Christmas here, I suppose.
I
Bringle?
gave you the first gift of Christmas. Well, I didn't give it to you. Our wonderful Rudolph did.
God bless.
Great guy.
Who isn't real?
Not real.
When did this happen?
Episode 1, Rudolph, he flew in the window and he gave you the first gift of Christmas. So you opened your mouth up wide and he gave you the fruitcake, you know?
Fruitcake is amazing, Jack. Admit it. Admit it, Jack. We survive on fruitcake up here.
What's the second gift of Christmas?
It's just a little marijuana.
Now, Bringle.
What?
Listen.
He needs it
Bringle.
for his nerves. He
This
clearly needs it.
particular
I don't.
shipment's
I
going
don't
to
need.
Massachusetts.
No, I don't need anything. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I want you to be happy.
You've been so unhappy.
We can't give people weed. That's
Well-
not very elf-like.
Hold on. Where do you live right now? Where are you from? Well, I know you're from Nebraska, but where do you live now?
I'm living in New York right now.
Ooh.
I don't need anything. I'm fine. Thank you for the statue of Derek, that has stopped screaming. Fortunately,
Yep.
That can be recharged.
Let me recharge that.
I no. It's
Bringle,
fine.
you should
It's
recharge
fine.
it for
It's
him.
fine. It's fine. No,
he
it's
doesn't
fine.
want it. He doesn't
It's
want it.
fine. Thank you, but it's fine. I'm going to put this over next to the microphone, and I think we'll call it there. Thank you very much, Yingle, for coming and talking to us, and
You're
for
very welcome.
starting the episode. Bringle, thank you for showing up and helping me finish the episode, and Glenn, as always, thank you for your input.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
Bringle,
Okay.
make sure you get those fines in by Wednesday, remember?
Yingle, make sure to go fuck yourself.
Okay,
Ladies and
now,
gentlemen,
Bringle.
thank
well,
you very
let's
much.
not-
Okay,
Son of a bitch.
goodbye.